against Lincoln County. Daniel Hopkins and Dustin Oney join me. We'll preview this big matchup next. You're listening to WPBK FM 102.9.
Hi, I'm John Welsh, General Manager of the Bob Allen Motor Mall. We want to buy your pre-owned car, truck, van, or sports utility. Due to high demand, your vehicle has never been worth more. And at Bob Allen Motor Mall, we will pay you more. For a quote on what your pre-owned 859-236-3217 and ask for sales. Or visit us at Bob Allen Motor Mall, 725 Maple Avenue in Danville. Bob Allen pays more for pre-owned.
It's me, Deputy Fife again, and I'm getting ready for the big game this weekend. You know who's missing the action? The folks at Bluegrass Drugstore. Well, they're so busy because folks keep heading there for the flu shots they need this year. Don't you miss the game or miss visiting Bluegrass Drugstore if you need a flu shot. I'll be at the game, watching the action. I mean working. Yeah, working. Just like those folks at Bluegrass Drugstore off North 127 Bypass in Danville.
Does your pooch need a little vacation while you're on vacation? Call Between the Creeks Kennels and Boarding. We have a room set up just like home with a couch and a TV. Your baby can socialize with other dogs. The usual stay is for a weekend or a week, but we'll keep them as long as you need. You're welcome to come visit our facilities anytime during our working hours. Check us out on our Facebook page at Between the Creeks Kennels and Boarding or call 606-669-2986.
Guardian Exterminating and Be Green Lawn Care, your total weed and pest control experts, offer many services like seeding and fertilizing and termite and pest control. Open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5. Call them today for an inspection of your home or lawn. Their number is 606-365-7538 and in Danville at 859-236-5289. Don't worry, they're licensed and insured. Plus, with over 35 years of experience, you know it will be done right the first time. Again, their number in Stanford is 606-365-7538 and 859-236-5289 in Danville. Don't wait. Protecting your home and lawn is what they do best at Guardian Exterminating and Be Green Lawn Care.
45th District Basketball, presented by Bob Allen Motor Mall.
Just over 6 minutes away from tip-off. The Golden Lions and the Rebels. Daniel Hopkins and Dustin Oney join me here as we will find out here, guys, who will play.
All teams in this district that are valid regional tournament caliber teams. Maybe not win the whole thing, but Danville, just a fantastic team. Kind of an Ironman team tonight, too. No subs. The shot by Barnes down here in the corner was incredible. But Lincoln just kind of showed that, and, you know, who else but Sims with the three in the corner to finish it off.
Daniel, Dustin, and I have only seen the Golden Lions and Rebels against Lincoln really this year. You've had the advantage of seeing these two play each other, and both games were really tight.
First game of the year was over at Boyle, and Garrard fell down early. I think about down 10. Fell down 10 in the first quarter. Really had to fight to come back. Ended up losing by 1. Second game was over at Berea. You know, Garrard had to play their games over there because of the flood damage to the gym. Tight all the way through the first half, and then Boyle went ahead by about 10 in the third quarter. Garrard fought all the way back. Garrard had a shot at the end that threw an inbounds pass, and of course, who else? Montaven Quisenberry steals it, goes and gets an and one, and they ended up winning the game. I think maybe by 4 was the final score. Both games were really good. Both teams played good ball games. It should be another good one tonight.
Yeah, it should be, and of course, like you mentioned, 5 teams could win this region, and I mean, honestly, it was a toss-up. Someone asked me today what I thought, and I said, I think Lincoln is probably the favorite in the region because they have home court, and they have battle-tested. They've been there, but you saw right there in the first game, Daniel and Dustin, the Patriots have to go to OT to get past Danville, which was the 5 seed.
Me and you have had this conversation several times this year. I don't know that the region is as good at the top as it's been in last year or two, but it's probably as far down as you could have expected. So, you know, you go all the way down to 8, 9, 10 teams, and they all can beat each other. Postseason play.
The Golden Lions average 65 a game. They give up 64. They shoot 45% from the floor, 31% from downtown, 69% from the free throw line. Boyle County, 62 points per game. They give up 62. They shoot 39% from the floor, 29% from 3 and 62 from the line. And Dustin, if you look at these stats, Garrett County on paper the better offensive team, but you and I talk about every time we see Boyle County, they bring it on defense and they bring it on the glass.
Yeah, the physicality that they bring on defense is, something that offenses struggle against, because on one end they're down your throat trying to turn you over every step, and then that makes it difficult and it gets frustrating as the game goes on, having that defense be that physical against you.
We're just a little bit over 2 minutes away from tip-off when we return. It'll be the Golden Lions and the Rebels. The winner moves on to the championship. You're listening to WPBK FM 102.9.
Mountain Dew Zero Sugar asks, ever wonder what it would be like to live in an alternate universe? One where everything seems to work just the opposite of the way you'd expect? Well, friends, welcome to the alternate universe of Mountain Dew Zero Sugar. Mountain Dew Zero Sugar defies all the odds of the normal physics of flavor, because even though it says zero sugar right there on the bottle, when you crack one open, the taste is nothing less than outrageously delicious. Hey, transport yourself to an alternate universe with Mountain Dew Zero Sugar. Zero sugar, all dew.
To communicate more effectively and become more transparent with our customers, Stanford Waterworks has developed our own free advisory app. Here are some advisories to look for: construction and maintenance activities, Boyle water advisories, road closures and detours, community events, payment reminders, police and fire department news, and you can pay your bill. To install the app, click on the Play or Apple stores, type Stanford Waterworks Advisory or SWW Advisory. Stanford Waterworks, providing quality water for Stanford and Lincoln County.
Did you know that when you buy a vehicle in another county, your registration and taxes likely stay in that county? Did you know that you can request that your registration and taxes go to Lincoln County? It doesn't matter where you get your vehicle, just ask that the taxes are paid to Lincoln County. Your Lincoln County clerk, Sonny Spoonamore, reminds you to keep it local. For more information, call the clerk's office at 365-4570.
This is Eric Ralston, CEO of PBK Bank. Did you know that we've been the People's Bank since 1906? With a long-term commitment to our community, PBK Bank is proud to be there for all your financial needs. Visit us today to find out more about what we have to offer. PBK Bank, member FDIC and equal housing lender.
45th District Basketball, presented by Bob Allen Motor Mall.
Starting lineups being introduced for both teams. The visitors on the scoreboard tonight will be the Garrett County Golden Lions. The Golden Lions will have on their, I like to call them the golden uniforms with this color of, what is your official color? That's something I've really never known, Daniel.
Yeah, it's cardinal and gold. I think theoretically it's USC.
Yeah,
but I
can see that.
It depends on, every company makes a different thing. So these are new Nike jerseys. They're a little different than the Adidas ones from the past, but
they look good. Look good, play good. That's what Dustin always says, right?
I mean, I'm still trying to figure out the goop sauce recipe.
Some secrets go to the grave, boys.
So there'll be no anthem before this game. They'll get the starting lineups. Garrett County expected to go with their starting lineup of Ethan Cooper, Mason Sula, Austin Adams, Jaden O, and Braden Fugate. And I know, Daniel, that the Golden Lions have to be happy to see Fugate back in the lineup.
Yeah, Fugate was hurt his ankle against Marion County mid-January, missed a handful of ball games, played in some district games. Coach Cooper did a nice job of kind of easing him back in, but he's at full strength now.
Danville lost game one, so their season will be over. They'll also see their season come to an end. The Rebels will go with the starting five of Kason Myers, Montavian Quisenberry, Jakey Tarter, Guy Turner, and Avery Bodner. That's their normal starting five. Turner, the 8th grader, 9 points a game. Kason Myers leads the team along with Quisenberry with 14 apiece. And then Jakey Tarter, the kid that really impresses me every time I see Boyle County, 11 points and 14 rebounds per game.
He might be my favorite player in the area. Just so competitive, does a little bit of everything. Just a terrific player.
Guys, I'll ask both of you all this question. Both of you give me one key to victory tonight. Daniel, obviously you give me Garrard County and then Bull County from you, Dustin.
For Garrard County, I think they've got to get scoring from guys that they don't always get it from. If there's somebody like Fugate, Adams, they all average 6 to 8 points a game. If you can get 16 from one of them, they can win the ball game.
And then obviously defense and rebounding for Boyle County is, with the scoring ability of Garrard County, you're going to have to claim and not allow them second chance points. That's where J.P. Tarter's going to come into play. You have Kason Myers who can get in and scrap for some rebounds. You cannot allow Garrard County second and third chance opportunities.
We're ready to tip it off. Carter and Sula meet at midcourt. Golden Lions will be moving right to left. Bull County left to right on your radio dial. They meet on the LC logo. It's tipped in the backcourt. Cooper has it first. It's basketball on a Wednesday night from Stanford KY. Golden Lions working around the perimeter. Bull County man-to-man defense. Backdoor cut to Cooper. Off the glass for two.
Nice little set play. Obviously drew that one up before the game.
Cooper scores off the first possession. 2-0 Golden Lions. Rebels working against the Garrard County defense now. Turner goes inside to Myers. Leaves it for Carter. Back to Turner. Pump fakes a three. Gives it up. And he'll get it back. Just underway here in game semifinal number 2. The winner will play Lincoln County at 7 p.m. Friday. Myers will shoot an NBA range three. Front rim, no good. Tipped out, and good rebound by Adams for Garrard.
Right, I think a key to this game for Garrard County is same thing we talked about with Boyle County is limiting second chance opportunities. And early on, Garrard County's playing tough on defense.
There's a three from the Golden Lions, in and out. Rebound by Bodner. It's a good look for Fugate. Quisenberry quickly out of the way, slashes in, lays it off the glass for 2 and 1. Foul will go on the Golden Lions.
So that's a really bad foul for Garrard County early. First of all, you don't get back and stop ball. And then Sula, your really only big man for Garrard, kind of puts a hand out. Not much foul, but it is a foul. And now a minute 9 into the game, he's got his first foul of the game.
Yeah, you'd like to see him contest that shot.
Or just let it go, one or the other.
Quisenberry hits the free throw. Boyle's first lead, 3-2. Golden Lions break the pressure with No. No gives it up to Fugate. Fugate back from injury. Step back three. It's short. Bounces into the corner. Fugate nearly saves it. It'll go out of bounds on Garrard County.
So I thought the first shot that Fugate took on the previous possession was out of a good set, a good kick. He just missed it. Try to stress or try to put a little too much on that one. Not a real good look for him.
Contested three was short. Now Quisenberry will set things up for Bull. 6:30 to play, first quarter. Turner and Quisenberry out front. Golden Lions in the 2-3 zone. No at the top of it with Fugate. Turner open for three. He'll shoot a high archer, and it's good.
That's an 8th grader for Boyle County stepping up, hitting a big shot. And, he was caught up on many times against Pulaski and other late-game situations for Boyle.
Cooper tries to answer. He misses. Tarter with the rebound. Gives it up to Quisenberry. In the front cut, Turner, another three on the way. Hits it. Back-to-back threes for Guy Turner. And a 30-second timeout called by Coach Cooper. We'll break with them. 5:58 to play first quarter. 9-2 Rebels. You're listening to WPBK FM 102.9.
After I drop the kids off, I have to run across town for a meeting, hit the gym during lunch. Jake has soccer tonight, and Emily has gymnastics? Oh, did I turn on the crock pot this morning?
With a never-ending to-do list, it's easy to forget something important, like setting up a life insurance plan with Shelter Insurance. Your local Shelter agent can show you how to create a safety net for your family. Shelter Life Insurance Company, Columbia, Missouri.
This is Sean Slusher, your Shelter Insurance agent here in Stanford. For auto, home, farm, business, and life insurance, give me a call, 365-3143.
45th District Basketball, presented by Bob Allen Motor Mall.
Garrard County will inbound after the timeout. 9-2 Rebels. 9-0 run early on. Get it into Adams. Adams picked up by Myers in the backcourt. Goes over to No. No throws it inside to Cooper. Cooper saves it to Fugate. Fugate dribbles in for a baseline jumper. It's good.
Nice little play there by Garrett to break that press.
9-4 Rebels lead here at 5:37 to play first quarter. Turner's hit 2 threes. He has it out top with Quisenberry. Quisenberry goes middle to Myers. Myers turnaround jumper, no good. Rebound Cooper. Cooper, a great rebounding guard. Hits by Bodner and a bump and a foul.
So it's interesting to see Coach Cooper take that timeout because it's a bit of a dilemma for Garrett. If you play zone and Boyle hits shots, it's hard for Garrett to guard man-to-man because they have a hard time guarding Quisenberry. Just a tough thing to do.
Getting into Sula, his shot deflected. Loose ball underneath. Foul going to go on Adams.
But very similar to how this first game tonight between Lincoln and Danville opened up. Lincoln jumps out to a 9-2 lead, a timeout by Danville, settled their offense in, and Boyle County jumps out to that 9-2 lead early on here. Garrard County, they needed to settle in and get this game going.
Turner brings it up for the Rebels. Pick up at midcourt by Fugate. Gives it up to Bodner. Now Quisenberry goes to work. Drives in, gets by two defenders and puts it in off the glass.
Just really hard for Garrett to check him. Just nobody near as quick or as strong to be able to do both.
Sula comes out to set a screen for Cooper. Cooper, left hand, dribble, crosses over, step back, fakes a three, gives it up to Adams. They go inside to Sula. It's stolen away by Tarter. Tarter gives it up to Myers. Myers quickly up the court. Tries to get around Fugate, leaves it for Jakey. Jakey swings it over to Quisenberry. Hesitation, drive, floater, good. 6 points for Quisenberry and 13-4 the lead for Boyle County.
Quisenberry's getting into the lane and, as Daniel stated, using his speed and quickness to get to it.
Cooper with a three. Much needed triple for the Golden Lions.
Big defensive trip here for Garrett. They've got to get a stop and stop Boyle's offensive production right now.
Bodner drives baseline. Reverse layup. No good. Tip in for Tarter. His first bucket on an offensive rebound. 15-7.
He does so much cleanup stuff. He's such a good player.
Cooper, left-handed dribble, being guarded by Bodner. Gets a screen from Sula. Has it out top now. Veers off to the left. Goes around the back. Step back. Pull up three. No good. Misses everything. It'll be a turnover. Boatley's going to check in for Garrett. He comes in for Fugate.
Brad, one big change on defense is last time Lincoln and Boyle played together, you've seen Jakey Tarter step out and guard Tremaine Alcorn, and now he's stepping out on Ethan Cooper, using his speed and length to, try to challenge some shots.
Quisenberry trying to shake free. Boatley doing a good job on him. Gives it up to Myers. Back to Quisenberry. Tries to get around Boatley. Gets to the elbow. Pulls up and banks it in. The bank's open late here on a Wednesday night.
Obviously, that defensive substitution was to try and put a little more quickness against Quisenberry. Boatley is the quickest kid on the team, but hard to guard Quisenberry even still.
Great look there from Cooper to find Boatley. He's fouled. Going up for the shot, so he'll shoot a couple free throws. Boyle County going to go to their bench, get a couple of subs in. Dalton Stone and Maddox Hager set to check in after this first free throw. Boatley hits the first one. One more.
Free throws can be crucial. As we've seen in the first game, both teams shot either 50% or worse in the first game. And, a tight game in district play like we are in tonight. Free throws can come up big tonight.
Boatley will have one more, right-handed shooter. Second one goes in. Two big free throws there for Boatley. It's 17-9. Rebels, 3:10 to play first quarter. Quisenberry brings it up against the 2-3 zone. Goes over to Stone, back out top to Quisenberry. Mark it around. Now Quisenberry shoots a three from top of the key. Tarter with the offensive board. Gives it back to Quisenberry. Drives in. Kicks it over to Stone. Stone, cross-court pass to Myers. Now Quisenberry regains things. Good look inside to Hager. His shot blocked by Sula. Loose ball. Cooper flies in, comes out with it. Garrett's got numbers. Cooper around the back pass to Adams, who puts it in.
Terrific play right there. I thought he was going to go to Boatley. Adams sneaks in the back door.
Cooper with a nice find to Adams to cut into this lead. 17-11 now. Rebels up by 6. Quisenberry goes middle to Tarter. Goes inside to Hager. Blocked from behind by Adams. They're going to get him for a foul. Look clean from here.
I think Adams thought it was clean too, but that's 2 straight trips that Hager has slipped on the back door there, or on the baseline, and been able to get that pass. He missed the first one, gets fouled on the second. Garrett may have to drop Sula back a step or two to guard that.
Hager's going to shoot 2. 8th graders, a left-handed shooter, misses the first one. Hager, one more free throw. 53% free throw shooter is Hager.
Boxing out's going to be key for Garrard County here. I mean, you've played it to a 6-point game. If you get a miss here and a rebound, cut on into that lead.
Second shot, front rim. Stone with a big offensive board. Missed both free throws. Stone gets the ball back for the Rebels. Gives it up to Quisenberry. Boatley on him. Over to Myers. 3 on the way. In and out. Tarter goes up. Big rebound. Back out to Quisenberry. Give and go. Quisenberry drives baseline. Cut off. Alcorn in the game 2 for Garrard now. Boatley's come in and done a good job, I think, on Quisenberry. He drives baseline for a 2. He hits it. And he's fouled right when I compliment the defender. He makes a big play.
That's tough when you give up second and third chance opportunities.
Really, none of that should have happened because Garrard missed. Just Tarter and Stone both just outworked Garrard on the first and second misses to get the rebound.
Yeah, you can't give a team 3 opportunities. And Quisenberry makes them pay. Free throw good. 3-point play for Quisenberry. 11 points already for him, and the lead back to 9 for the Rebels.
So now this little zone is something Boyle runs against Garrard quite a bit. With Tarter up top, it gives Garrard difficulty trying to set their offense.
Kick ball. Garrard will keep it. No. Will go over to the sideline with Cooper. Cooper's going to inbound it. He'll throw it in the backcourt to No, and he'll come back and get it from him. 1:33 to play first quarter. 20-11. Rebels with the lead. Pass inside to Alcorn. He brings it back out, gives it to No. No drives, cut off, leaves it for Cooper. Deep 3 on the way. Front rim, no good. No with the offensive board. Kicks corner to Alcorn. He drives baseline. Swings it back. Cooper, open 3. Back rim. 2 good looks.
Thought that second one looked really good.
Rebels with the ball back up 9. Quisenberry thought about a 3. Gives it back up to Myers. Myers scoreless so far. Quisenberry goes into Tarter. Alcorn guards him on the baseline. Swings it back to Quisenberry, who shoots a 3. It's long, and Cooper with another rebound. Garrard looks to run. Cooper tries a no-look pass. Deflected out of bounds.
Garrett's done very well in transition, too. Getting in the open lanes, finding the cutters. And when they're able to space out, and that's a big key on rebounding. Boyle County crashes the board on defense or on offense to get that second chance and third. When Garrard County is able to come up with a defensive board, they're able to run with it.
Tarter and Quisenberry get a break. Turner checks back in along with Bodner. No going to check out for the Golden Lions. Fugate back in. 49 seconds left in this first quarter. 20-11. Brad Smith alongside Daniel Hopkins and Dustin Oney here for the Golden Lions and the Rebels. Cooper in the front court. Gives it up high post to Sula. Sula faces up on Hager. Goes back to Cooper. Ethan pump fakes. Drives baseline. Give and go. Sula puts it in.
Nice play. Nice little play by Sula there. Sula's got a nice touch around the bucket if he'll engage himself. Sometimes he sort of plays passive.
71% shooter from the floor is Sula. One of the best in the state. Stone pump fakes a 3. Garrard in a zone. Going to Myers. Back out to Turner. Turner swings it back to Stone. Stone covered up quickly, and he walks with it.
You've got to stop if you're Garrard County now. You've got to climb back in it with 12 seconds remaining in this first quarter. A 7-point deficit. If you're able to come down here and hit a big shot, you feel good about yourself going into quarter number 2.
9 seconds left in the quarter. Cooper with the ball. Crossover. Drives. Step back. Jumper. Good. 2 seconds on the clock. Turner heaves it full court. Hits the top of the backboard, and our score at the end of 1. Bull County 20. Garrard County 15. You're listening to WPBK FM 102.9.
While so many of us ask big questions about what happens when we die, we often forget to ask questions that will capture the way that we lived. Take time to think about the type of funeral services that you would want. Traditional? Celebratory? Will the service reflect your unique interests and personality? Contact McKnight Funeral Home and Monument Company and let funeral directors Kyle McKnight and Jamie Oakes assist you in pre-planning your funeral service today. McKnight Funeral Home and Monument Company. Family owned, and committed to serving you with dignity.
Cornerstone Realty and Auction in Lancaster will make your dreams come true. Broker and owner Deonica Asbury and her team are ready to help you reach the real estate finish line. Whether you're a first-time home buyer or selling your existing home, navigating real estate can be tough. Let Cornerstone Realty and Auction make it easy. Specializing in Garrard, Lincoln, and surrounding counties, they're your local real estate experts. Cornerstone Realty and Auction, 859-329-8193.
45th District Basketball, presented by Bob Allen Motor Mall.
Second quarter action set to get underway. Garrard County closes the gap, cuts the lead to 5. Rebels will have it first in the second quarter. They'll be moving left to right on a radio dial as it comes into Quisenberry.
Strung together a couple stops if you're Garrard County, and you want to continue that momentum here in quarter number 2.
Carter has it in the corner. Step back, 3 on the way. In and out. Good box out from Alcorn. Fugate with the rebound. Gives it up to Cooper. Ethan drives in. Floater in the lane. It's good. 9 points for Cooper. And the lead down to 3 for Boyle County.
That's one player for Boyle County you cannot let get heated up is Ethan Cooper.
Bodner drives, spins, gives it up to Myers. Sula strips it off his leg. Turnover.
Really nice play there by Sula. So that's 4 straight stops for Garrard. 2 at the end of the first quarter, 2 at the end or at the start of the second quarter. That's a big time here. Can you tie it or cut it to 1 or maybe even tie?
Full court pressure here for Boyle County after the turnover. Fugate's going to inbound it for the Golden Lions. Throws it into Boatley. Boatley gives it up to Cooper on the right-hand side. Breaks the timeline. Goes inside. Sula. Layup. Good. Good look from Cooper.
He sees the floor really well.
I could see him playing point guard at the next level.
Definitely think that's what he'll be.
Myers turnaround jumper from the free throw line. His first basket of the night.
Can't give him that free throw jump shot right there for Myers. He can get 20 every night, and Garrett had held him pretty good. You can't let him get hot.
22-19, 6:53 to play in the first half. Rebels up 3. Sula has it up top. Fakes a handoff to Fugate. Gives it up to Cooper. 3 in the corner. He ties it. 22-22.
Doesn't take him long to get that shot off.
When he's able to get his feet set, I mean, he's almost a knockdown shooter, and he's almost single-handedly bringing Garrard County back into this.
Myers, another free throw line jumper. That one was contested. Rebels back out by 2. 6:20 to play in the half. Cooper drives. Wrap around pass to Sula. Tipped out of bounds. Golden Lions will keep it.
Seemed like Garrett calmed down a little bit. Halfway through that first quarter, they're playing a little more comfortable in themselves now than they were earlier.
Garrett gets it in. Hand off to Cooper. Another 3 in and out. That was a heat check. Nearly hit it. Rebound Rebels. Quisenberry drives in. Takes a bump and puts in a floater. 13 points for Montavian Quisenberry to lead the way for the Rebels. They extend their lead back to 4.
Quisenberry's been tough to guard for Garrard County. Getting into those driving lanes, getting into the paint. And, when he gets in that low, he's scoring a lot tonight.
Cooper out top, goes right side to Boatley, feeds it into Sula. Nice catch, shot block. Garrard County saves it. Back out front to Cooper. Step back 3, it's good. Cooper heating up here for the Golden Lions. It's 26-25. There's a drive by Quisenberry. He's fouled on the way in. They're going to call this one on the floor. Inbound. 5 team fouls against Garrard, 2 fouls against the Rebels.
Garrard County's going to have to do a better job of stopping the basketball and preventing the drives into it because, Boyle County, when they do attack the basket, they're finding a lot of success on the offensive end.
Quisenberry floats it into Myers. 26-25 Rebels. Over to Turner. 2-3 zone from Garrard County. Baseline jumper for the Rebels. Back rim, no good. Rebound inside by Cooper. All the way down to Boatley. Nice save. Finds Sula somehow.
I thought Boatley was going to shoot it. He threw it all the way back down the court.
Hard to see on that other end from our angle, but it looked like he had a layup. 26-25. Cooper gets a screen from Sula, drives, takes a bump off the glass. It goes in. Left-handed layup for Cooper. 17 points already for Ethan Cooper, and the Golden Lions lead by 1. Turner pump fake, steps over, shoots a three. He hits it. He's hit 3 of them.
How about the 8th grader stepping up on a district semifinal, big stage? Looks comfortable out there.
Cooper tries to match, and he does.
He can line it up once. But I tell you what, he's taking shots within the flow right there. These aren't bad shots that he's taking, and he's making them.
20 points now for Cooper. Carter whistled for a traveling violation on the other end. Sula did a good job. You go back to that Turner 3, Dustin, and you don't want to leave your feet when you contest a three-point shot. That's twice tonight Turner's created space with a pump fake on a 3.
Yeah, you could see the facial expression on Coach Cooper, too. As soon as he applied that pump fake and left himself wide open.
He uses the pump fake well. Cooper gets it back. They cover him up this time, lobs it into Boatley. Saves it out to No. No drives in. Back to Cooper. He sidesteps, shoots another 3, hits another one. 23 points in this first half for Ethan Cooper, and the Golden Lions lead by 4.
This is some incredible shooting by Ethan Cooper.
Turner drives in, misses the layup, but Carter puts it in for 2. And Boyle County wants a timeout to talk things over. It's a full timeout. 3:30 to play in the half. Golden Lions lead by 2. You're listening to WPBK FM 102.9.
Since 1957, Durham's Grocery at 606 Lancaster Street in Sanford has been serving Sanford and the surrounding community with a full line of groceries, fresh meats, quality produce, and a full-service deli with homemade salads. They offer money orders and are also a payment center for KU, Atmos Energy, AT&T, and more. For fast, friendly service all the way to your car, Durham's Grocery is big enough to accommodate, small enough to appreciate. That's Durham's Grocery.
Hello, I'm Dr. Jonathan Alford with Animal Care Center. Let me and my compassionate staff at Animal Care Center help you take care of your furry family members. At Animal Care Center, we're well equipped to handle anything from general wellness visits to complex medical cases. Located on Highway 27 across from Sonic, call 606-365-7660 to schedule your appointment today.
45th District Basketball, presented by Bob Allen Motor Mall.
3:30 left in the half. The Golden Lions leading by 2, and Ethan Cooper has 23 of their 33 here, guys, in this first half.
Yeah, a hot start for Cooper. Boyle takes a timeout. We'll see what they do defensively, maybe to try and slow that down.
Three-quarter court pressure for a 1-2-2. No gets it in the middle to Alcorn. Over to Boatley. Back out to No. Splits through a double team. Left-handed floater good. Nice move.
That's probably No's best part of his game is going to the basket. Floaters. He's a better floater shooter than a three-point shooter.
Lead back to 4 for Garrett. Turner open for another 3. This one rims out. Carter tips the offensive board and saves it off No's leg. Rebels will keep it.
Broken record here, but if every kid played as hard as Carter, every team would be better.
You know who does play as hard as him? We watched her play last night. His sister, Annabelle Carter.
Okay.
Comes into Myers. Floater off the glass. Good. He's got 6 now. All 2-pointers, all mid-range jumpers. Lead cut to 2.
We knew this was going to be a fun ball game, and as we talked about in the first game, you know, a lot of excitement. This game has lived up to the hype.
Cooper working on Myers. Left-hand dribble. Goes inside. Sula misses a layup. Rebound in there by Boatley. His putback's good.
Sula will never get an easier look, but Boatley makes a nice play, too.
Boatley's first 2. Quisenberry quickly the other way. Rims one in and out. Rebound by No. No gives it up to Cooper.
Big opportunity here for Garrard County. Your biggest lead of the night. Cooper can get free, hit another 3, and stretch this to a 7. You've got to feel good if you're from Garrard County.
Cooper does pull up. Hits another one. 26 points for Ethan Cooper in this first half, and the Golden Lions lead by 7 with 2 minutes to play in this first half.
It's got to be, 6 or 7 threes already?
Carter drives in, cut off, leaves it for Turner. Baseline, 2-point jumper, good.
Nice play by Carter there, too. Give him a little bit of a screen. Freed him up to have a good shot there for Turner.
Cooper dribbles it up the court, 5-point lead, 40-35. Myers comes out on him. Cooper looks over at the bench.
Timeout, Garrett, I believe.
Garrett's going to use a timeout with 1:35 to go. 30-second timeout. We'll keep it right here. And Garrett County is keeping this lead with the hot hand of Ethan Cooper.
So the thing about Cooper is you have to put so much focus on him that you've got other guys that are open. And when he will make that pass as well, sometimes he wants to shoot first. If he'll make that pass, Boatley, Sula, those guys can score, and he can get them the ball. And then when he starts to heat up, it makes them even more open.
And his shooting is going to stand out tonight. The way he shot the ball in this first half is unbelievable. I mean, video game-like. But, some of the passes he's made, as you pointed out, he's fooled me, and I'm standing up top and see the whole court, and he's finding teammates wide open that, just an impressive ball game from Ethan Cooper all around.
40-35, Golden Lions lead. 1:35 to play first half. Winner will move on to play Lincoln County Friday night at 7 p.m. for the 45th District Championship. And more importantly, guys, the winner moves on to this 12th region tournament. That's the big thing in the state of Kentucky. You've got to win that semifinal district game. Cooper whips it over on the side of Fugate. Back to Cooper.
Quisenberry on Cooper now.
Cooper drives on Quisenberry. Floater no good. Tipped up in the air. Quisenberry comes out with it. He drives in. Euro step. Loses the handle. Loose ball. Regains it. Double teamed in the corner. Lost it again. A whistle. They're going to get a foul down there. Boatley and Cooper both were in on the action.
I thought Quisenberry might have got fouled on the shot. They let it play through, but then No and Boatley both were just really giving it to him right there, and obviously going to get that call.
Goes on No. Actually put it on the board for Fugate. Myers open three off the inbound. Sula with a big rebound. Took that away from Carter that time.
Big, strong Sula, too. I wouldn't want to get a wrestling match with him.
Boatley right wing. Hands it off behind him to Fugate. Golden Lions up 5 with the ball. 45 seconds left in the half. Gives it up to No. Now Cooper will work on Quisenberry.
I don't think this is one shot, but I think it's one good shot.
Cooper drives, pump fakes, pull up, no good. Sula with the put back, it doesn't go. It's Harder with the rebound. Gives it up to Quisenberry. Boatley picks him up at midcourt, bumps into him. That's a foul.
So I've watched Quisenberry play for years. Obviously was a Garrett County kid, transferred to Boyle County. He is so good. That's not much of a foul, but he sells it good. And he's the strongest kid on the floor, but he looks like he gets bumped right there. He has gotten so many foul shots over his career just by the little jukes and the little bumps.
Well, Dustin and I were going to ask you, we thought you guys might be teaching that over there because Ethan Cooper's great at it too, and both those young men, as Quisenberry misses a free throw out of bounds, are very good at selling a foul, and that's a skill.
And I think it's one of those things that the best ones do. Jackson Smith here at Lincoln could do that, who graduated last year.
Tremaine, very
good as well. The best ones all can.
Quisenberry gets it in up top, over to Turner. He'll shoot another three. On the way, it's good. Turner's hit 4 threes in the first half. We've seen them play a few times. I've not seen him shoot like this. 40-38, Golden Lions up 2. Step back for Fugate. Gets it over to No. 3 at the horn. It's no good. Our score at halftime. Garrett County 40. Boyle County 38. You're listening to WPBK FM 102.9.
To communicate more effectively and become more transparent with our customers, Stanford Waterworks has developed our own free advisory app. Here are some advisories to look for: construction and maintenance activities, Boyle water advisories, road closures and detours, community events, payment reminders, police and fire department news, and you can pay your bill. To install the app, click on the Play or Apple stores. Type Stanford Waterworks Advisory or SWW Advisory. Stanford Waterworks, providing quality water for Stanford and Lincoln County.
From the classroom to the hardwood, Lincoln County Schools is a proud public school district made up of 7 different schools and a technology center. From preschool to Patriot, we cherish the opportunity to provide a quality education to all of our students. Lincoln County is not only a great place to learn, but is also a great place to work. We offer many exciting career opportunities. You can help make a positive impact on your community here at Team Lincoln. For more information about our schools, please visit lincoln.kyschools.us or follow us on Facebook and Instagram.
Now's the time to get a great deal on Kubota equipment, like versatile #1 selling Kubota BX and L Series compact tractors, Z Series motors that deliver a quality cut, and Sidekick utility vehicles where durability meets speed. Stop by your local Kubota dealer today. Right now, bring home select Kubota equipment for 0 down, 0% APR for up to 60 months. Now through June 30th, see us or go to KubotaUSA.com for more details. Come see the BX and L Series compact tractors now at Lawson Tractor and Implement in Stanford, your local Kubota dealer.
The Urban Group Realtors and Auctioneers. No one sells it better.
Urban Group Realtors and Auctioneers in Lancaster proudly support our home team Patriots on the field and off. If you're looking to buy, sell, or auction your property, no one sells it better than Urban Realtors and Auctioneers. Our professional agents can help you navigate the home buying or selling process while taking the stress off of you. Follow us on Facebook or visit us at urbangroup.com. Urban Group, supporting the Patriots and your community for over 50 years.
The Urban Group Realtors and Auctioneers. No one sells it better.
45th District Basketball, presented by Bob Allen Motor Mall.
Halftime here at Lincoln County High School. The Gary County Golden Lions lead Boyle County here at the break 40-38. The Rebels led in scoring in that first half by Guy Turner with 14. They got 4 points from Jakey Carter, 13 points from Quisenberry, and 6 from Casey Myers for a total of 38. Golden Lions led by Ethan Cooper with 26. They got 2 from Sula, 2 from Austin Adams, 2 from Jaden Knoll, 2 from Braden Fugate, and 4 from Boatley for a total of 40. It's halftime here in the boys' 45th District semifinal tournament. The Golden Lions lead the Rebels by 2. You're listening to WPBK FM 102.9.
Rising prices are everywhere, from the gas pump to the electric bill. Intercounty Energy understands that these times are challenging. That is why we're doing all we can to keep your rates competitive and service reliable. We also have programs to provide options to help you manage your bill. To learn more about what we're doing for you, go to intercountyenergy.net or togetherwesaveby.com. Once again, intercountyenergy.net or togetherwesave.com. Intercounty Energy, a touchstone energy cooperative with the power of human connections.
Since 1957, Durham's Grocery at 606 Lancaster Street in Stanford has been serving Stanford and the surrounding community with a full line of groceries, fresh meats, quality produce, and a full-service deli with homemade salads. They offer money orders and are also a payment center for KU, Atmos Energy, AT&T, and more. For fast, friendly service all the way to your car, Durham's Grocery is big enough to accommodate, small enough to appreciate. That's Durham's Grocery.
Hey, it's Heather Brown from Dr. Andy Powell's new privately owned dental practice located in Lincoln Plaza, Cedar Creek Dental. Dr. Powell has served Lincoln County for over 6 years and is excited to continue to provide excellent state-of-the-art care for our community. We offer early morning and evening appointments to accommodate all schedules. At Cedar Creek Dental, Dr. Powell, Heather, Sarah, Jess, and Priscilla are committed to providing a simple, safe, pleasant, and enjoyable experience. We look forward to seeing you soon.
45th District Basketball, presented by Bob Allen Motor Mall.
5:15 remains here at the half. The Golden Lions leading Boyle County 40-38. And Daniel, this would be a monumental win for the program if they can find a way to pull us out in the second half. We were just talking off the air. Been since 2005 since they advanced to the region.
So Garrett County spent 20-some years in the 46th District. Mercer, Harrodsburg, Old Harrodsburg, and Bergen moved to the 45th, and it's been really difficult. Just happened to coincide with Jackson coming to Lincoln, Boyle hitting a pretty good high.
Made a good run with Adams.
And Ed McKinney's had a good run with them. And Garrett has had some pretty good teams in that time, but it's just been a really difficult district. And it's been, you used the word albatross, it's been a little bit of that, some for Garrett. It's kind of like, well, some of these district losses, it's like, well, when is it finally going to happen? Who knows, maybe tonight.
They're leading here at the half. We now go to Dustin Oney for a look at some halftime statistics, courtesy of the fantastic Boyle County stat crew.
They always do a good job of providing, everything for us, stuff that we're just unable to keep up with. They do a really good job. But we'll start with Garrard County. Garrard County shot 55% from the field in the first half on 16 of 29 shooting, 6 of 14 threes for 42%, and all of those belong to Mr. Ethan Cooper, who shot 11 of those threes, connecting on 6 of them. And then Garrard County 2 for 2 from the free throw line in the first half. Boyle County shot 16 of 30 from the field for 53%, so both teams shooting above 50% in that first half. Garrard County at 55, Boyle County at 53. The Rebels were 36% from three-point land on 4-11. 2 of 5 from the free throw line was Boyle County in the first half.
Dustin, it was a hot shooting half from Cooper, but I thought several other golden lines chipped in and made some contributions. Sula with some big plays inside, and I thought they got some great minutes from Boatley off the bench.
Yeah, Boatley comes in, 4 points, big offensive rebound.
Good defense, I thought he played on Quisenberry, Daniel.
Yeah, so Boatley is a sophomore. Played a lot early in the year. It seemed like he lost some minutes as the year went along, but probably the quickest defender on the team. And, nobody's a good matchup with Quisenberry, but he's probably as good as anybody Garrett has. And I thought that really changed things whenever he came in.
Daniel, one big adjustment there late for Boyle County. They put Quisenberry on Cooper. That's going to be something to watch here as we move towards the second half.
So with a couple minutes left, Boyle takes a timeout, and they made that move. It's interesting, only a couple minutes, and then we go to halftime. I'm curious what Garrard County has devised, because they saw that. Now when you go to halftime, you got to think about something else. That defense is probably going to be extended out a little further, but that opens up some guys on the other end. If you keep the eyes open, maybe you still get some shots like they were getting earlier as well.
Two completely different style of games. Lincoln County won game 1, 55-51 in overtime. If you like offense, you're in the right place here in game 2 as the Golden Lions lead the Rebels here at the break 40-38. Just under 2 minutes away from second half action. You're listening to WPBK FM 102.9.
A shield against the elements. Comfort in the midst of chaos. Shelter in the aftermath of destruction. For 75 years, Shelter Insurance has remained true to our promise to be there when you need us most. This is the heartbeat of our company, our why. Shelter Insurance. For your auto, home, and life.
This is Sean Slusher, your Shelter Insurance agent here in Stanford. For auto, home, farm, business, and life insurance, give me a call, 365-3143.
The Urban Group Realtors and Auctioneers. No one sells it better.
Urban Group Realtors and Auctioneers in Lancaster proudly support our home team Patriots on the field and off. If you're looking to buy, sell, or auction your property, no one sells it better than Urban Realtors and Auctioneers. Our professional agents can help you navigate the home buying or selling process while taking the stress off of you. Follow us on Facebook or visit us at urvangroup.com. Urban Group, supporting the Patriots and your community for over 50 years.
The Urban Group Realtors and Auctioneers. No one sells it better.
45th District Basketball, presented by Bob Allen Motor Mall.
Second half action set to get underway. Brad Smith alongside Daniel Hopkins and Dustin Oney. This game also available on YouTube Live. Philip Smith from the screen. Golden Lions will have it first. They'll be operating left to right here in the second half. They'll inbound from midcourt, leading by 2.
So in the first game, Boyle County took an early first quarter lead, kind of like they did tonight. In the second game, Boyle took a quick lead in the third quarter. Garrett's got to guard against that here to start the half.
They'll have it first, a chance to add on to their 2-point lead as Cooper, guarded by Quisenberry. There's that adjustment as the Rebels put him on Cooper late in that second quarter. Adams back in. He battled foul trouble. Wide open inside to Sula. Pump fakes, goes up and puts it in. Another good play out of the break. That's the start of the game in, the start of the second half. Cooper drew up a nice play call. Turner has it out front. Works with Quisenberry. 2-3 zone from Garrard County. Rebels going right to left on radio dial now. Bodner goes into Tarter. Lays it in for 2. Too easy there.
Yep.
6 points now for Jakey. Cooper brings it up for the Golden Lions. They lead by 2. 7 minutes and 5 seconds left in this third quarter. Fugate hands it off to No, top of the key. No puts it on the deck, backs it out. Bodner on him. Goes over to Fugate. Fugate been quiet on offense. No, feeds it inside to Sula. Patient, lays it in. Good job by the big man.
2 straight times. He has a body advantage against Tarter there. He's bigger.
So the Golden Lions back out by 4. Quisenberry in trouble. Looked like he nearly stepped on that sideline. Drives baseline, throws up over his head. Tarter with the rebound, jumps into Sula, foul.
Quisenberry a little slow to get up right there. It almost seemed like maybe he stepped wrong,
lost his
rolled
footing,
his ankle or something and flipped that up. He looks like he's a little ginger.
It was an odd shot attempt for Montavian. He'll jog it off. Tarter will shoot free throws. I thought Garrard County Dustin did a good job on Tarter. I didn't hear what you said rebound-wise. What did he end up with in that first half?
9.
9. So they did.
Quiet 9.
Quiet 9.
Anybody's happy to get 9, but that's a quietly 9.
Yeah, I mean, it didn't seem like it. He averages
1,000.
It seems like it. 14.
If I'm not mistaken, as he makes his first free throw, he could be on pace to beat or claim the Boyle County rebounding record. I think Colton Elkins holds it right now for the Rebels. And he's going to need a few games to do it, but it ain't many.
Carter's second one no good. Sula with the rebound. He goes 1 of 2. The Golden Lions lead by 3. 6:30 to play in this third quarter. Cooper has it out front. Quisenberry still on him. Man-to-man defense from the Rebels. High post to Mason Sula. Gives it up to No. Looks things over. Uses a screen. Drives in. Floater. Back rim. No good. Tries to save his own shot, but he had a foot out of bounds.
A little bit of body there on No, but that's not a call you're going to typically get in a district tournament game.
Now, in the first game, I know you didn't get to see all the action. Lincoln didn't shoot their first free throw until about a minute to go in the third quarter. It was a physical game.
And if you're both teams, just like we talked about in Lincoln game, you got to play through the contact.
Adams with a steal. Drives in. Myers blocks his shot. Loose ball. Golden Lions will keep it.
Nice steal by Adams. By the way, Austin Adams last week committed to play football at Mount St. Joseph University. A really good D3 school in Cincinnati. And you can see that athleticism. Football team missed it all year. He broke his ankle in the second game of the year, but a terrific athlete.
Yeah, he's a good-looking player.
Sula's committed to play football at EKU, by the way. So we've got football players.
That's right. Sula had a good career for the Golden Lions in football. Cooper comes off a screen, has Bodner on him. Speaking of football, Avery Bodner, a great football player. Step back 3 from Cooper from way downtown. No good. Quisenberry clears the rebound. Ankle looks fine. Drives in. Spin move. Shot. Block. Whistle. And he's fouled. He jogged that injury off, guys, whatever it was. He's looking spry now. To stay in the theme of football, this young man can pretty much name his ticket wherever he wants to play, Daniel.
Yep.
13 points. First free throw, no good.
Once again, free throw attempts coming up big.
Second one. Rolls around and goes in for Quisenberry. 14 points now for him.
I will say, you're right about Quisenberry as a football player, but also as a great kid. Comes from a really good family, a really good kid. His dad was a great player, and he's having plenty of success at Boyle.
Comes into Fugate, breaks the mid-stripe line, hand off to Cooper. Cooper swings it over to Adams. Dangerous pass. Adams hauls it in, drives baseline, cut off by Myers. He's in trouble. Swings it back to Ethan Cooper, top of the key. 5:15 to play third. Cooper swings corner. Fugate 3, in and out. Rebound inside Adams. Reverse layup, no good. Sula can't get the rebound, and Quisenberry comes out with it. Quisenberry gets in the front court, drives to the hoop. Floater, good. We're tied, 44, 4:55 to play third quarter.
So hard to check that young man in the open court like that. Garrett's may rue these missed opportunities. They've had 2 or 3 good looks these last couple trips and haven't been able to convert.
When you play Bull County, your transition defense has got to be on point. Cooper takes a bump from Carter. No call. Now drives baseline and gets the whistle. Takes another bump after the whistle from Bodner. A little extracurricular activity going on the baseline. Nothing to see here. Refs will.
So the book is you can get into Cooper a little bit, kind of frustrate him a little bit. That's clearly what was trying to happen right there. Tarter fouled him. It's a legit foul. Bodner gives him a pretty good forearm sort of after the fact. You know, it's basketball. It's tournament basketball. It's what happens.
Boatley comes in for no. 4:36 to play third. Tied 44-44. Cooper's going to inbound. Good refereeing there, I think, Daniel. Talk to both teams. Let them cool down a little bit.
Well, and they all know what's at stake here, too. It's big for everybody.
Cooper, patient, looking, throws it deep. Sula, the lineman, goes back and retrieves it. Throws it underneath. Turner nearly steals it. That's a dangerous play to throw to your big man that deep in the backcourt.
I was about to say, if he come down and was able to bring that down, Spencer Crutchfield missed out on a tight end going deep on the route there.
He played a lot of tight end under Jerry Perry his first couple of years, but he just moved into tight lineman the last few.
He's just so happened to make him a Division I athlete.
That's right. It worked out.
Zane Mullins from Lincoln County there at Eastern. Two good linemen coming out of the area. Whistle on the baseline. There's going to be a foul on the Rebels. 44-44. 4:21 to play third.
Boyle only had 2 fouls in the first half. It's clear the second half is get into Garrard, get physical with them, hands on them, and you're seeing it all the way.
Adams, nice cut to the hoop. Goes up for a layup and puts it in. Nice pump fake to free himself up.
Needed bucket for Garrard County. Everything momentum-wise had switched over to Boyle County in the last couple possessions. Needed to break that stride, get yourself back up in the lead.
46-44. Quisenberry drives on Boatley, leaves it baseline for Avery Bodner. He throws up a shot. Going to be bailed out with a foul call.
So I think this is going to be against Boatley. And it was really unnecessary. Sula had cut off the baseline. He had his hands up. Bodner was taking a tough shot. Boatley kind of hits him from the side. And now that's 3 on him, who's been probably Garrett's best defender.
Bodner's first free throw rattles around and goes in. Avery Bodner. 67% shooter on the line, his first point in the game. Averages 6 points a game for the Rebels. Second one hits them both. Tied again midway through this third quarter. Ball comes into Fugate for the Golden Lions. This is where I thought they missed him, Daniel, having a secondary ball handler.
Definitely so.
He's in trouble. Quisenberry gets away with a bump. They're going to call a walk. Maybe looked like a push there. It's a tough no call. Turnover on Garrard County.
Well, you've got to come help and come get the ball in that situation. Quisenberry applied great defense right around half court, so you couldn't back up. He had you in no man's land. Somebody's got to go come and help out.
Brad, it may have been a foul, but Dustin, you're exactly right. Garrard left him on an island out there.
Turner has it left wing. Fugate on him. Looked like Fugate may have re-injured that foot or leg or something there, Daniel. Pull up jumper for Carter. Rebels go back up by 2 with 3:31 to play third quarter. Cooper will handle it now. Bodner takes a turn on him. Cooper gets around Bodner. Now step back. Shoots a contested 3. No good. Adams with a big rebound and put back. He's fouled, but they say it was on the floor. No basket.
That's a tough one for Garrett. I thought I didn't honestly see a lot of foul there.
You let the physicality go on at midcourt. You want the same underneath in that situation if you're a Golden Lion.
Adams was on the bench a lot in the first half, but he's really asserted himself in the second.
Yeah, his athleticism helps him, especially offensive rebounding-wise. Cooper gets it, baseline drive. Goes up, blocked by Bodner. Cooper's going to shoot some free throws. 48-46, Rebels lead. 3:12 to play third quarter. Cooper with a chance to tie it at the line. Ethan Cooper had 26 points in that first half, yet to score here in the second.
Boyle County defensively has done a lot better job on Ethan Cooper. And I mean, it was, standing from afar, it was kind of fun watching the clinic that he was putting on. But, so far in this third quarter, midway through, Boyle County's done a nice job against him.
I think this is Cooper's first trip to the line, if I'm not mistaken. He shot 204 free throws on the season, gets there a lot, shoots 82%, but misses the first one there.
You just jinxed him with that one.
I think Jim Hackett jinxed him. He talked to him for 2 minutes before he gave him the ball. Just let him shoot it.
82% free throw shooter, left-handed shooter, a senior. Hits the second one. 48-47 Rebels. 3:10 to play third quarter. Quisenberry works it up the court. Boatley waits on him at half court. Goes inside to Bodner. Bodner in trouble. Jumps up, leaves it for Tarter. Back out Turner. Open three. Front rim, no good. Tarter put back is good. There's that offensive rebound.
Nobody boxing out the leading rebounder in this game, and it shows to pay.
Cooper misses a jumper. Sula can't control the rebound. Myers comes away. He drives in. He takes contact. Puts it in. He's fouled and one. That's a big couple of possessions there as Garrard had a couple opportunities. Then Bull answers on the other end. Myers, a chance for a three-point play. He's got 8 points.
Sula on this end, offensively for Garrard County, took a lot of contact on that, trying to rebound the offensive glass. Didn't get the whistle, and then Boyle County quickly on the other end.
I think that's what Garrard coach Brandon Cooper was asking William Reed right there.
Full timeout, 2:41 to play third quarter. We'll break with them. Rebels lead by 6. You're listening to WPBK FM 102.9.
Guardian Exterminating and Be Green Lawn Care, your total weed and pest control experts, offer many services like seeding and fertilizing and termite and pest control. Open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5. Call them today for an inspection of your home or lawn. Their number is 606-365-7538 and in Danville at 859-236-5289. Don't worry, they're licensed and insured. Plus, with over 35 years of experience, you know it will be done right the first time. Again, their number in Stanford is 606-365-7538 and 859-236-5289 in Danville. Don't wait. Protecting your home and lawn is what they do best at Guardian Exterminating and Be Green Lawn Care.
45th District Basketball, presented by Bob Allen Motor Mall.
Timeout called by Boyle County after the three-point play from Myers. The Rebels' biggest lead in quite some time. They've extended it back to 6. Golden Lions led the majority of this quarter.
So, to me, from this perspective, it looks like Boyle County's defense has really stepped up. Like we said a minute ago, putting a lot more pressure on Garrard, a lot more physicality into Garrard. Garrard hasn't really responded to it well so far. These next 2 minutes are key. Can you keep it under 6, 4, maybe 2, or does it get to 10 or 12?
Boatley drives in, gets around Carter and lays it in for 2.
That's going up and trying to finish instead of trying to fight for contact. He had confidence he was going up with and went up against Tarter, who's a really good defender.
Boatley on Quisenberry. Quisenberry drives all the way in, misses the layup. Tarter with the rebound. Adams tries to take it away from him. He's going to be whistled for a reach-in. Could have been a jump ball, looked like, from maybe just a play on. That's a big one because that's 4 on Adams, and his activity has been an energizer for the Golden Lions tonight.
So you bring in Alcorn, who is another nice defender and rebounder.
Boatley with a steal. Bad pass at midcourt. Myers had to save it, and then Boatley fouled as he was off to the races.
Might not have been a bad foul by Turner. I think that's a layup if he doesn't commit that foul.
Maybe a 2-on-1 opportunity at least, wasn't it? Stone's going to come back in for Turner. Turner with 3 fouls now. Actually, he's going to get Bodner.
I don't think they can, even with 3 fouls, I think Turner's shooting. You got to keep him out there.
Goes in the backcourt to Cooper. Cooper only 1 point in the second half after scoring 26 in the first. He's checked out there by Myers. Boyle County running different defenders at him. Fresh legs staying on him. Cooper gets around Myers, steps back, now spins, drives all the way in, layup good.
That's where you have to respect the passing of Ethan Cooper. J.Q. Tarter kind of backed up and let him have that in fear of that pass down into Sula.
Myers open for 3, front rims it, rebound by Fugate. Golden Lions with a chance to tie or regain the lead with 1:41 to play in the third. Cooper, hesitation, step back, 3. On the way, good. 7 made threes, and Boatley with a steal. Gives it up to Fugate, over to Cooper. Cooper drives by Myers, goes up on Tarter, misses the layup. Stone with the rebound, clears it to Quisenberry. Rebels trail by 1. Quisenberry drives all the way in. Contact foul and some extracurricular activity under the bench or under the goal with Stone jumping over the top of Alcorn there.
So I'm watching this. I'm staring straight at it. It looks like Stone gives Alcorn a shove. Alcorn maybe throws a foot up to kind of trip him. You know, it is what it is. You don't like to see either one. But if you're Garrard, you've got to play smart right there. You can't, you've already got the foul. You can't get something else. Lucky you didn't get a call.
So Quisenberry's going to shoot 2 free throws. Rebels trailing by 1 with 1:17 to play. First one on the way. Gets good. We're tied. Quisenberry. 16 points. Chance for one more here. 54-54.
Quisenberry finds himself at the free throw line quite a bit, just the way he's been able to get into the lane.
Misses the second. Stone with the rebound, falls down with it, no call. Fugate steals it away at midcourt. He drives in, layup, no good, but he's fouled. Big time defense there from Fugate. 54-54 with 1:10 left.
So the Danville-Lincoln game, super intense. And it feels like this game's intensity is just picking up. It went from a track meet in the first half to very physical, and it may be like almost who's left standing.
And Daniel, that's what it takes to win in playoff basketball in high school. It comes down to defense.
And I think against Boyle County especially, you have to always match their intensity. I think you have to match their intensity in football. In basketball, it's the same way. They play with a different level of intensity than a lot of other teams do.
You got to match it in the layup line when you play the Rebels in basketball. There's no doubt. Fugate hits them both. Garrard County regains the lead, 56-54. Full timeout called by Coach Cooper. We'll break with them. 1:10 to play in this third quarter. You're listening to WPBK FM 102.9.
AGE prides itself on a common-sense approach to facilitating our clients' goals and ambitions. Our design group considers not only cost-effective but also economically maintainable solutions from start to finish for our clients. Our designs meet or exceed safety and operational requirements at all levels of government while preserving the aesthetic, historic, or cultural resources of an area. AGE proudly sponsors Lincoln County High School sports. AGE Engineering, engineering Kentucky's future.
Between the Creeks Kennels and Boarding is a retreat for your pets. Located between the creeks on Kentucky Highway 1247 in Stamford, we offer a safe, clean, and climate-controlled environment just like home. As a family-owned and operated business, we are committed to the highest quality of care for your fur baby. We'll keep your pet for just a few hours or for several days. Check us out at our Facebook page at Between the Creeks Kennels and Boarding or call or text 606-669-2986.
45th District Basketball, presented by Bob Allen Motor Mall.
1:10 to play third quarter. Golden Lions back out by 2 after 2 big free throws from Fugate.
So we said a minute ago, when Boyle took the timeout up 6, how does Garrard respond in the next 2.5 minutes? Well, in a minute and 15 seconds, they've taken the lead right back. Garrard has responded really well. So now the question is, how does Boyle respond to what Garrard just did?
Quisenberry will inbound it. Turner in the backcourt with him. Tarter, Myers, and Stone on the court for the Rebels. Quisenberry dribbles it up. Boatley waits on him. Goes in the corner to Turner. Inside to Tarter. Turnaround jumper. Blocked by Sula. Good defense. Cooper clears it.
That's a big defense by Mason Sula. Tarter's a very capable shooter from really anywhere on the floor. It's knocked down some threes, and Sula stuck the arm out and got the block.
Garrard County goes to work with Cooper. Spin move. Floater. High archer. No good. Rebound by Stone underneath. He's quickly double teamed. Elbow to the face to Alcorn. That'll be a technical. That's going to be a technical foul
on Stone for the elbow.
And a foul, I think, on Garrard.
I think the foul
personal,
yes, on Alcorn, I believe.
Yeah, I think it's a personal on Alcorn and a technical on Stone.
So they were the two that had the little dust up down on the opposite end zone a couple of minutes ago.
Yeah, just too much extracurricular stuff. And as you mentioned, for both teams, there's way too much on the line. to be flirting around with that sort of stuff in a game of this magnitude.
And, in a game like this, where every single play is magnified, every single play is big, something like that right here in front of everybody, that's going to get called. Everybody can see it.
And it was called exactly like how you said it. Foul, just a common foul on Garrard County and a technical on Boyle County.
And anytime you go up over the shoulder area with any sort of movement, they're pretty much going to get you for that. So Stone's going to shoot.
This should be a
1-and-1. He'll get a 1-and-1 with an unattended 1-and-1, no one on the line with him. And then they'll come down the other way, and Alcorn will shoot the technicals. 35 seconds left in the quarter. 56-54 Golden Lions. First free throw up for Stone. He hits it.
It's a big shot, too, because it's hard just shooting a free throw by yourself when nobody's standing there. It's kind of out of the unnormal, and Stone stepped up and,
he misses a second. Looked like he just released it a little prematurely. He knew it was off as soon as he shot it. So now they'll come down the other end, and Cooper's going to shoot the technicals for the Golden Lions. They lead by 1. Big opportunity to extend the lead here for Garrard. 32 points in the game for Ethan Cooper. First free throw good. At 26 at halftime, has 33 now.
this crowd has been loud from the opening of the first game, and it stayed that way through game 2.
Lefty hits them both.
I'm not sure I've ever heard it louder than when Owen Barnes hit that three to send it in overtime in the first game. Of course, fortunately for Lincoln, they were able to get a win. A lot of people have stuck around from that first game, and they've enjoyed a good one here between Garrard and Boyle as well.
It was standing room only there, at the end of that game coming into this one. And Garrard up 3 with the ball, 30 seconds left. If you're the Golden Lions, if you can milk some clock here and maybe get the last shot, it would be huge.
I think that's what Garrett's plan is here, but Boyle County playing stiff defense, trying to force something, quick pass to steal or something.
And this is not Garrett's forte.
This is Lincoln County basketball right here. There we go. We're down to 10 seconds. Cooper spins through a double team. Fugate in the corner. 3. No good. Rebound by Alcorn. 3 seconds left. Goes inside to Sula. He puts it up. He's fouled right before the horn. So Mason Sula is going to shoot 2. Most likely with no time left in the third quarter.
So I think we're going to see another empty lane free throw. What an excellent rebound by Ian Alcorn. And the presence of mind to know I still have a second. Dumps it to Sula to get one more shot.
Sula, 2 free throws. Nobody on the line with him. No time left on the clock. Hits the first one. He's got 7. 66% free throw shooter. Mason, 1 more. Rattles it in. He hits them both. That's going to end things here in the third quarter. The Golden Lions lead 60-55 over the Rebels. You're listening to WPBK FM 102.9.
We all like to save money, and State Farm can help with discounts. When you combine your car insurance with State Farm's homeowner's insurance, you get big savings. So talk to me, Jason Todd, your local State Farm agent, and experience the good neighbor service that has made us America's #1 insurance company. Together, we can make sure you get the discount you deserve and coverage you need. No policy with State Farm? No problem. Call me, Jason Todd, at 365-9882 or stop by my office at 711 Danville Avenue in Stanford today to find out how much a multi-line discount can save you.
Did you know that when you buy a vehicle in another county, your registration and taxes likely stay in that county? Did you know that you can request that your registration and taxes go to Lincoln County? It doesn't matter where you get your vehicle. Just ask that the taxes are paid to Lincoln County. Your Lincoln County clerk, Sonny Spoonamore, reminds you to keep it local. For more information, call the clerk's office at 365-4570.
45th District Basketball, presented by Bob Allen Motor Mall.
Boyle County has it first. Jumper from Myers in the lane. It's no good. Battle inside. Alcorn with the rebound. Gives it up to Cooper. Golden Lions up 5 to begin this fourth quarter. They've not played in a region tournament for 18 years. A lot on the line here for the Garrard County Golden Lions. 7:35 to play in the game. Fugate gets a screen out top. Working on Turner. Backs things up.
Looks like they're trying to set up a low post play to Cooper maybe here.
Cooper being guarded by Quisenberry to begin this fourth quarter. I don't think Quisenberry guarded him much that third, did he, Daniel?
Not much after the first couple trips.
Cooper working on Quisenberry. Loops it back over to Alcorn. Bodner on him. Alcorn tries to back in, swings it out to Boatley. Boatley pressured by Myers, flips it behind him to Fugate. 7 minutes left in the game. Golden Lions up 5. They've milked a minute off this clock pretty much. Fugate gets by Myers, drives in. Finger roll, no good. Sula with the rebound. A late offensive foul call going to go on Garrard County.
Dustin, you could probably see that better.
Yeah, I thought Tartar slid over just in time, too, and as Fugate went in, Tartar, it's questionable. Any of those block charge calls, it's up to interpretation of the official. I thought Tartar was there, but it was close.
I thought Fugate needed one more dribble.
Yeah.
I think he took off too soon.
Yeah, you're right.
Fugate nearly gets a steal. Turner turns it over, looking for Tartar inside. Quisenberry leads the way for the Rebels, 17 points through the 3 quarters. 34 points for Cooper to lead the Golden Lions.
So that was the 4th foul, I believe, on Fugate a minute ago. But remember, one of those earlier, we thought it should have went to, I don't know who it was. Maybe. Yeah. So now Fugate has to go to the bench, and he's Garrett's second best ball handler.
No, does a good job. He was in trouble. Gets it up the court. Alcorn open, corner, 3, in and out. Turner with the rebound. 6:22 left. Rebels trail by 5.
Difference between being open and being a good shot.
Yeah. Quisenberry's going to try a wing 3 and hits it. He's got 20 now. Quisenberry, a 30% three-point shooter, cuts the lead to 2.
The play of Quisenberry, not only tonight, but over the last couple of weeks for Boyle County, has sparked this run for the Rebels.
Nearly steals it from Alcorn, out of bounds. Garrett keeps it.
I don't know how long he can go without Fugate. He is by far the second best ball handler for Garrett. And Garrett's looked a little shaky ever since Braden Fugate went to the bench.
And Adams been out a long time.
Sure.
You'd like to see.
Adams has 4, right?
Yes.
Noah's going to inbound it. Gets it into Alcorn. Nearly walks with it. Quisenberry tries to steal it. Reaches in. Boatley comes away with it. Boatley double team. Splits it. Drives. Goes up over Tartar. Misses the layup. And Carter with the rebound and a reach-in foul after the rebound. 1-1 for both teams the rest of the way. 5:47 to play. Golden Lions lead by 2. You're right. They're going to get Fugate back in.
So this is 4 on Boatley, Adams, and Fugate. Is that correct?
That's the way it's showing.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, all 3 with 4. That's big.
2 big free throws from Tartar coming up here. A chance to tie this game. And, defense or offensively, if you shoot it over Tartar, you better make it, because if you miss, he's grabbing the boards.
1-1, he misses it. Alcorn with the rebound.
Cooper's got to go get the ball right here. And he does.
You're exactly right. He's double teamed in backcourt, gets it to Ian Alcorn, in the corner to Fugate. Back to Cooper. Cooper with 34 points. 5:30 to go. Golden Lions lead by 2. It's been a dandy. Cooper gets by Myers. Frees himself up for a long 2, and he brings it. 36 for Ethan Cooper. Garrard back out by 4.
That was good defense by Quisenberry, too. Just an even better move by Cooper.
Quisenberry with a quick answer with a nice left-handed finish and a timeout called. It's a 30-second timeout. We'll keep it here. 5:09 to play in the game. Golden Lions lead by 2. Quisenberry now with 22 points. Cooper with 36 for Garrard. Quite a performance from both of those young men here tonight in the semifinal action.
Just kind of trading blows, one right after another, between the 2 players right there. Again, for Garrett, everything has to go through Cooper now. And so even if you have a hard time getting him the ball, you got to try and get the ball to him. 5 minutes left, 3 guards for Garrett, all have 4 fouls. Look for Cooper or Coach Brandon Cooper to try and milk maybe 1 more minute, and then I think he brings Austin Adams back in.
Garrard County will have no Cooper, Fugate, Alcorn, Sula on the court. The Rebels counter with Tartar, Turner, Quisenberry, Bodner, and Myers. Garrard County up 2 with 5:05 to play in the game. That comes into Fugate. Works it up on Quisenberry. Goes around the back at midcourt, breaks the timeline, gets rid of it over on the side to Alcorn. He takes a bump, no call. Swings it out top to No with a good catch. Drives in, floater, short.
If Garrett's missed that shot once, they've missed it 7 times tonight.
Had a good look at it. Rebels with a chance to take the lead on this three. It's no good. A loose ball foul going to go on the Rebels. Looks like Tarter. 1-1. This is.
I believe No was fouled on this.
Jaden No, 62% free throw shooter, a 1-1 opportunity. Both teams will be in the double bonus the rest of the game with 4:42 to play. The winner will play Lincoln County Friday night at 7 p.m. The Patriots defeat the Admirals in overtime, 55-51. Tremaine Alcorn led the way for Lincoln County with 15. No with a chance here to add on to the lead for Garrett. He hits the free throw.
Look very comfortable. No one of three really solid sophomore guards Garrett has, along with Boatley and Fugate.
No, one more shot. Back rim, rebound Quisenberry. 3-point lead for Garrett. Montavian brings it into front court. Carter comes out to set him a screen. He backs things out. Gets a play call from Coach Webb. Swing it over on the right to Myers. Myers been quiet on offense. Quisenberry gets around now. Leaves it for Jakey. Swings it over to Myers. Pump fakes. Now shoots a three. No good. Sula and Carter battle. Carter comes out with it.
Tarter come from the other end of the court to come up with that one. Has a knack to know where the ball
They're going to get Fugate on a foul here, guys, off the ball. That's going to be it. That's a big loss for Garrett County with 4:16 to play.
Did not see that.
No, I think that's what Fugate was saying. The ref made the motion that he hit him in the forehead there on a slap, trying to reach in and poke it loose, but 63-60.
And of the three guards, that's probably the one Garrett least would want to lose just because he's the best ball handler. Adams has played well. Nose had spurts. Boatley's played well. But Fugate is your number two ball handler by far.
Tarter misses the first. He's got one more. 63-60 Golden Lions. 4:16 to play. Missed them both. Sula with the rebound. Hands it off to Cooper. Garrett County dodged a bullet there. Or as you could refer to the Rasheed Wallace back in the day, ball don't lie. Cooper drives in, kicks it over to Alcorn. This game's getting physical for both ways right now. No out top. Gives it back to Alcorn. Goes in the corner to Adams. He's open for three. Tarter blocks it. It's tipped out of bounds. Last touch by the Rebels. Under 4 to go.
Tarter closed a lot of ground really quick right there, didn't he?
Yeah. What is Tarter staying? About 6'6", 6'5", somewhere in that range. I mean, Adams is wide open, and then the recovery from Jakey Tarter.
And however tall he is, his arms seem even longer. Like, he's just a lot coming at you.
Throw it into Adams. Quisenberry nearly steals it. It's tipped. And Garrett County will keep it. Quisenberry nearly stole that away, but now Garrett's going to have to inbound all the way back down on the Boyle County end of the court. Adams gets it into No. Garrett struggling against this full court pressure. Quisenberry nearly steals it from No, pushes him, no call. Throws it underneath to Adams, tipped out of bounds, and it's last touch by Garrett. That looked like an obvious push from our angle.
I thought Quisenberry was fouling No as they went to the corner, but that was a bad setup from Garrett. Hey, if that's not a foul, it's close to a 10-second call.
Yes.
Yeah, you're right about that. It comes into Myers. He jumps up. Block and a late call. A very late whistle.
Garrett County crowd feels like the whistle's been a little iffy down there on a couple of questionable calls. Garrett County crowd not happy, but nobody's ever happy in the bleachers.
63-60. Myers will shoot 2 free throws. 3:38 to play.
You know, Boyle has really struggled at the line here in the second half as well. Garrett's up 3, but Boyle probably would be ahead if they'd made some of these shots. Foul shots.
Shot up by Myers.
Myers not had the best shooting night for Boyle County. As you know, we've seen him go for 20 plus, almost 30, at times, and 2 big free throws here.
Hits them both, cuts the lead to 1. Mercer County and West Jessamine both win tonight, so they'll meet for the district championship. There's a bump out top. Cooper's going to shoot free throws. 2 free throws coming for Ethan Cooper, 82% free throw shooter. 36 points on the night.
Intensity is through the roof right now, Brad. Both teams just really getting after it.
Few things like playoff basketball. Cooper, 2 free throws. Hits the first one.
And you love the games. I mean, I couldn't imagine playing in them, but any team I played on, we were down by the first quarter. But, playing in a game like this, every possession matters. And, there's so much importance on each possession. One turnover could decide a game, or a rebound could decide a game. I mean, that's why we love high school sports.
Cooper hits them both. Lead back to 3. 3:30 to play. 2-3 zone now from the Golden Lions. Quisenberry up top, goes middle to Tarter, swings it over to Myers, 3 to tie it. In and out. Sula with the rebound. Clears it, hands it off to Cooper. That's a big defensive board there for Garrard. Cooper breaks the timeline, trapped, in trouble, swings it over to Alcorn. Alcorn wisely backs it out. Quisenberry comes out on him. Goes inside to Noel. Noel dribbles through the baseline, nearly walks with it. Hands it to Cooper. Cooper throws it right to Quisenberry. A steal. Quisenberry drives in, takes a bump, and puts it off the glass for 2. The lead down to 1 for Garrard.
So Adams can't foul there because he's got 4. Timeout again.
Garrard County wants a timeout, a full timeout. 2:49 to play in the game. Golden Lions lead the Rebels by 1. You're listening to WPBK FM 102.9.
It's me, Deputy Fife again, and I'm getting ready for the big game this weekend. You know who's missing the action? The folks at Bluegrass Drugstore. Well, they're so busy because folks keep heading there for the flu shots they need this year. Don't you miss the game or miss visiting Bluegrass Drugstore if you need a flu shot. I'll be at the game, watching the action. I mean working. Yeah, working. Just like those folks at Bluegrass Drugstore off North 127 Bypass in Danville.
Hey, it's Heather Brown from Dr. Andy Powell's new privately owned dental practice located in Lincoln Plaza, Cedar Creek Dental. Dr. Powell has served Lincoln County for over 6 years and is excited to continue to provide excellent state-of-the-art care for our community. We offer early morning and evening appointments to accommodate all schedules. At Cedar Creek Dental, Dr. Powell, Heather, Sarah, Jess, and Priscilla are committed to providing a simple, safe, pleasant, and enjoyable experience. We look forward to seeing you soon.
45th District Basketball, presented by Bob Allen Motor Mall.
2:49 to play in the game. Garrard County leads by 1. They'll have the ball, but this full-court pressure from Boyle County is starting to cause some major issues for the Golden Lions.
Gave them some issues earlier in that game as well. It feels like Garrard is on thin ice right here.
So Noel can run baseline, gets it into Cooper. Quisenberry picks him up full court. Cooper, dangerous pass all the way down the court that Tarter nearly intercepts, and that is not what you want to do in that situation.
No, Tarter gets everything anyway, and even a play like that was very telegraphed. You could see he was going right for it.
Comes into Cooper. Quisenberry on him again. Cooper gives it off to Alcorn. Alcorn with a rip through. Tries to drive. Shovels it back to Sula. Misses an easy one underneath. Rebels come out with it. Myers, a chance to take the lead, drives in, and he's fouled on the way to the hoop.
That's one for Mason Sula you got to have, especially in a game like this. A give-me shot, and then on the other end, Casey Myers takes it to the other end and has a chance to reclaim the lead for Boyle County.
I don't think Sula really expected that pass from Alcorn. The pass kind of caught him more than he caught the pass. Misses the shot, and then Myers does what he's supposed to do, go hard to the basket, see what happens.
This could be an exciting 2 minutes and 25 seconds for the finish of this game. First game went into overtime, and this game is trending that way. It may go as well.
Myers hits the first one. We're tied, 65-65. He's got 12 points on the night now. 4 of those coming from the free throw line. 2:25 left. Boatley to the scores table. Second one good. Myers hits them both. Rebels take the lead back by 1. Boatley will check in for Alcorn. Golden Lions trailing by 1. The winner will move on to the championship game and advance on to play in the 12th region tournament, which begins next Wednesday night right here at Lincoln County High School. Comes into Boatley. Boatley breaks the pressure. In trouble. Spins around. Myers comes away with it. It's a steal. Gives it up to Quisenberry with 2:11 left. Rebels leading by 1. Boatley comes out to guard Quisenberry. Kai Turner has it left wing. Up top to Myers. Myers finds Tarter, top of the key. Tarter gives it back to Myers. Garrett's going to have to come out and extend defense. or Boyle County's going to run a lot of time here. Quisenberry working on Boatley. Shakes free, crossover, gets in the paint, shoots a reverse layup, no good, and a late foul call.
Nice dribbling skills by Quisenberry to get around this defender. But
it's a late whistle. Boatley's going to foul out. He came in and played some good minutes for Garrard County off the bench tonight.
So now, if you're Garrett, the ball has to go to Cooper. And Cooper inbounds it some, but it's just got to run through him right now, I think, without a doubt.
2 free throws for Quisenberry. Hits the first one, lead up to 2 now. 67-65, 146 left in this semifinal action. Rebels. Second free throw good for Quisenberry.
It's a 2-man press right there.
Garrard gets it into Adams. Adams comes up the sideline, breaks midcourt. Nearly over and back to Noel. Garrard might have got away with one there. Hands it off to Cooper. Golden Line's down 3. Cooper bounces into Myers. Steps back. 1:30 left. 90 seconds. Cooper drives. Spins at the free elbow. Boulder comes from behind. He goes inside to Sula. Sula back to Cooper. Cooper way outside. He was about to pull it.
He might take that.
3-point lead for Boyle County. 1:11 to play. Pick and roll inside to Sula. He's fouled and he'll shoot free throws. Nice dish from Cooper to Sula, and Sula's going to head to the line with 1:10 left to shoot 2 free throws. Golden Lions trailing by 3.
Only the first foul in Quisenberry for Boyle right there. I actually thought the foul might have been on Tarter.
Yeah.
I thought Quisenberry got it pretty clean, but Tarter had him with the body.
Sula's free throw goes in. 68-66, 1:10 to play. It's going to come down to free throws and defense for these two teams, just like our first game. Sula's second one, front rim, no good. Carter with the rebound, hands it off to Quisenberry. 2-point lead for Boyle County. Big possession coming here for both teams. Under 1 minute left in the game. Quisenberry working on Alcorn. Crosses over, drives, kicks it in the corner. Myers open 3, can't. 5-point lead now after the Myers 3. Garrard gets it into Cooper. He's bumped by Bodner. He shoots a contested 3. It's short. Carter with the rebound. Gives it to Bodner, and he's fouled on the baseline.
How about Kason Myers stepping up, wide open, knocks down a big 3 for the Rebels to stretch this lead to 5, the biggest it's been for Boyle County in a while.
It was a great pass from Quisenberry to set it up.
We've talked about it all night. It's so hard to keep Quisenberry out of the lane. Everybody collapses, dishes to the corner. Myers, great shooter, wide open for 3.
Avery Bodner to shoot 2. 38 seconds left. Golden Lions trailing by 5 now after that Myers three-pointer. First free throw on the way and good from Bodner. Bodner 3 of 3 at the line. Opportunity for one more. 6-point lead. Second shot comes for Bodner. He hits them both. He's hit 4 big free throws. Boyle County calls a timeout, leading by 7 with 38 seconds left. You're listening to WPBK-FM 102.9.
Hello, I'm Dr. Jonathan Alford with Animal Care Center. Let me and my compassionate staff at Animal Care Center help you take care of your furry family members. At Animal Care Center, we're well equipped to handle anything from general wellness visits to complex medical cases. Located on Highway 27 across from Sonic, call 606-365-7660 to schedule your appointment today.
AGE prides itself on a common-sense approach to facilitating our clients' goals and ambitions. Our design group considers not only cost-effective but also economically maintainable solutions from start to finish for our clients. Our designs meet or exceed safety and operational requirements at all levels of government while preserving the aesthetic, historic, or cultural resources of an area. AGE proudly sponsors Lincoln County High School sports. AGE Engineering, engineering Kentucky's future.
45th District Basketball, presented by Bob Allen Motor Mall.
38 seconds left in the game. The Rebels leading by 7, their biggest lead in quite some time. Golden Lions will inbound. And seems like momentum really changed, Daniel, when Fugate fouled out of this game. And
sort of corresponded with Boyle going to the full court, heavy press, Fugate getting his 5th foul, and it was kind of like it was like a double blow right there.
No gets it into Alcorn. Alcorn drives all the way down, tries to find Sula underneath, loose ball. Garrard comes up with it, but it's a scrum, and Coach Cooper's going to use a timeout.
For all the intensity, I think that's the first jump ball. Or
I think Cooper got the timeout before the jump, so it's going to be Garrard County ball coming out of the timeout. 29 seconds left. We'll keep it right here. 73-66. Boyle County leads Garrard County. The winner will play Lincoln County Friday night at 7 p.m. right here at Lincoln County High School.
You know, two really good district semifinals here tonight. You know, district basketball in Kentucky's been going on for a long time. Used to, there's a lot more schools. Now there's not as many in the districts. It's hard to have 4 or 5 really good teams in one district. This is one of the districts that does have that. And a lot of times semifinals are formalities. You know, you see teams win 15, 20, 25 points. You knew both of these games would be good, intense ball games, and they both delivered.
No doubt about that. Rebels can hold on. They'll face Lincoln County for a 3rd time. Those 2 teams split during the regular season, both winning on their home court. And, of course, both teams would advance on to play in the 12th region tournament. That will start next Wednesday right here at Lincoln County High School.
So coming out of the timeout, if you're Garrard, you've got to run something for a 3, I think, for Cooper quick. I don't know that they have any timeouts left, but you've got to give a foul really quick as well.
So they'll inbound underneath their own goal. No will do the inbounding. Turner on him. See what Coach Cooper drew up here during the timeout. See if he can free Cooper up. No. Looking. Gets it into Cooper. Coming off a screen. 3 on the way. He gets short. Rebound inside for Boyle County. And a foul on Garrard.
No, I believe.
Gonna get no on a foul to stop the clock with 24 seconds left. Turner will shoot free throws. (73-66). Turner to the line to shoot 2. Turner had that big first half. He's not scored in the second half.
Big first half for Turner, big second half for Myers. Big game for Quisenberry.
Guy Turner, an 8th grader, a good free throw shooter, shoots 85%. Hits the first one. 15 points, 14 of those coming in the first half. One more here with 24 seconds left. 74-66 Rebels.
You're going to look at the score, assuming nothing miraculous happens, and say, well, Boyle County won pretty, by a decent margin, but that isn't how this game has gone at all.
Adams open in the corner. 3, good. 74-69. Rebels will inbound with 6 seconds left. They letting the clock tick down. They get it into Bodner. Bodner fouled in the backcourt. No call. He's going to dribble through it, and that's going to do it. Our final score, Boyle County has defeated Garrard County in the 45th District semifinal, 74-69. We'll recap it next. You're listening to WPBK-FM 102.9.
We all like to save money, and State Farm can help with discounts. When you combine your car insurance with State Farm's homeowner's insurance, you get big savings. So talk to me, Jason Todd, your local State Farm agent, and experience the good neighbor service that has made us America's #1 insurance company. Together, we can make sure you get the discount you deserve and coverage you need. No policy with State Farm? No problem. Call me, Jason Todd, at 365-9882 or stop by my office at 711 Danville Avenue in Stanford today to find out how much a multi-line discount can save you.
Did you know that when you buy a vehicle in another county, your registration and taxes likely stay in that county? Did you know that you can request that your registration and taxes go to Lincoln? Where you get your vehicle, just ask that the taxes are paid. Lincoln County Clerk Sonny Spoonamore reminds you to keep it local. For more information, call the clerk's office at 365-4570.
Danville's deal maker, Bob Allen.
New Rams cost less at Bob Allen Motor Mall. During the President's Day sales event, lease a new 23 Ram 1500 Quad Cab 4x4 for only $299 a month for 42 months. 10% plus taxes, fees, due at signing, 10,000 miles per year. Stock C23048. Must be Stellantis Lease Loyalty. Bob Allen, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, and Fiat on Maple Avenue in Danville, or shop online at boballenmotormall.com.
From the classroom to the hardwood, Lincoln County Schools is a proud public school district made up of 7 different schools and a technology center. From preschool to Patriot, we cherish the opportunity to provide a quality education to all of our students. Lincoln County is not only a great place to learn, but is also a great place to work. We offer many exciting career opportunities. You can help make a positive impact on your community here at Team Lincoln. For more information about our schools, please visit lincoln.kyschools.us or follow us on Facebook and Instagram.
45th District Basketball, presented by Bob Allen Motor Mall.
Final score here tonight in our second semifinal game. The Boyle County Rebels have defeated Garrard County 74-69. Kason Myers had 16 points for Boyle County. They got 26 from Quisenberry. Chicky Tarter with 11, double-double for him. 15 points for Turner, 14 of those coming in the first half. Avery Bodner had 4 on 4 free throws. Garrard County only had one player in double figures. It was Ethan Cooper with 38. Cooper had 26 at halftime. 9 points for Mason Sula, 7 for Adams, 3 points for Noel, 6 for Fugate, and 6 for Boatley for a total of 69. When we return, we'll take a look at some final team statistics. The Rebels defeat the Golden Lions 74-69. They'll move on to the championship against Lincoln County Friday night at 7 p.m. You're listening to WPBK-FM 102.9.
Hey, it's Heather Brown from Dr. Andy Powell's new privately owned dental practice located in Lincoln Plaza, Cedar Creek Dental. Dr. Powell has served Lincoln County for over 6 years and is excited to continue to provide excellent state-of-the-art care for our community. We offer early morning and evening appointments to accommodate all schedules. At Cedar Creek Dental, Dr. Powell, Heather, Sarah, Jess, and Priscilla are committed to providing a simple, safe, pleasant, and enjoyable experience. We look forward to seeing you soon.
At PBK Bank, our customers are family, and with family, you want to make sure they are getting the best. This is Jill Smith, the office manager of our Highway 150 Stanford location. And I think one of our best accounts is the Freedom Checking Account. The Freedom Checking Account is a simple and easy account. No monthly maintenance fee, no minimum balance required, just your money available when you need it. Stop by and talk with us today. PBK Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
45th District Basketball, presented by Bob Allen Motor Mall.
Boyle County defeats Garrard County here tonight in semifinal 45th District action, 74-69. Quisenberry led the way for the Rebels with 27, and Ethan Cooper finished with 38 for Garrard County. We now go over to Dustin Oney for a final look at some team statistics.
We'll start with Boyle County, the winning team in tonight's semifinal. Boyle County, for the game, shot 25 of 48 for 52%. They were 6 of 18 on three-point attempts, none bigger than Kason Myers late in the fourth quarter to seal this one. They were 33% from the three line. Boyle County, 29 free throw attempts, making 18 for 62%. Garrard County, 45% from the field on 25 of 53 attempts. 8 made three-pointers after 6 of those coming in the first half, only 2 in the second half, 2 of 10 to be exact. Garrard County shot 49% from the three in the first half, 20% from three. Boyle County really done a nice job limiting that for 33%. Garrard County, 16 free throw attempts, making 13 of those for 81% in tonight's contest. But the big difference, 22 personal fouls for Garrard County compared to 13 for Boyle County.
Yeah, that is a big difference. And the Golden Lions took care of business at the free throw line.
Yeah, I think what the foul situation hurt, not so much the disparity, that's the thing, but Garrett's second and third best ball handlers both foul out midway through the fourth quarter.
Right.
And that's when Boyle's already turned the screws a little bit with the press, and then they turn it a little bit more, and it's just nobody for Garrett to really be able to step into that spot. The bigger thing to me, though, Boyle County, 36 boards, Garrett County 25.
Yeah, no doubt.
And I think that's really the biggest thing, because it didn't seem like Boyle dominated the glass, but it seemed like they got a lot of really meaningful rebounds on the second, the third shot when they absolutely had to have one.
And Tarter finished with 18. He had half of their rebounds, and he's an extraordinary rebounder. The Rebels will move on to play Lincoln County for a third time Friday night, 7 p.m. right here. Get here early. If you can't come, it'll be available on YouTube Live and WPBK FM. But it's going to be a packed house. It's one of the better rivalries in the state of Kentucky. So you can go ahead and expect the nail biter. Dustin probably won't sleep between now and then, but he's got to do what he's got to do.
I don't even know what sleep is anymore. I mean,
so I understand that.
I'll say this going into it. You know, sometimes the district champion, the district runner-up, maybe doesn't matter that much. I think this year it does. I think the champion is a better team in the other districts than is the runner-up. I think West is better than Mercer.
Oh, yeah.
Mercer.
I think aside from our district,
yes,
every one of them
PC
falls into that.
Is, especially with Somerset losing, PC is better than Rockcastle. And so if you lose Friday night, the route, it's always hard as the district runner-up. I think it's a little harder this year maybe than in some past years.
Yeah, you could end up with PC or West Chessman possibly in that first round if they were able to advance. Our final score here tonight in Game 2, Boyle County defeats Garrard County 74-69. The Rebels led by Quisenberry with 27 points. Golden Lions got 38 from Ethan Cooper in his finale as a Garrard County Golden Lion. Daniel, we appreciate you sitting in with us. We're going to wrap things up here. Any final thoughts on this game or the championship tomorrow night with the girls or Friday with the boys? Of course, tomorrow night at 7 p.m. we'll have DCA in Danville. Dustin Oney and myself will be here for that. And then Friday, Lincoln County and Boyle County for the boys championship.
Well, it's a tough loss for Garrard County. Solid season this year. Played a tough schedule. Thought going into this game that you could compete, you could win. They did. You know, they stretched it all the way to the end. Just weren't able to get it done. Lose several good seniors. Obviously, Cooper, a big-time scorer. But really linchpin kind of kids with Sula, Adams, and Alcorn as well. And you hate to see kids go out. But, you know, every team but one goes out with a loss in basketball. And it's just really tough.
Garrard County finishes 13-18. They played the Rebels down to the wire. The Rebels now 15-13. We'll be back on the air tomorrow night with the 45th District Girls Championship game at 7 o'clock pregame show. We'll start around 6:45. The Lady Admirals and the Lady Warriors. For Brad Smith, alongside Daniel Hopkins, Dustin Oney, Philip Smith on YouTube Live, and Lee Sinkhorn back in the studio. If you're driving home, please do so safely. You've been listening to 45th District Basketball on WPBK FM.